Hello there. Hi. Here's my little one. And she's my excuse for not being able to make videos as often as I want to. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Hi everyone. So, how's it been? How's 2020 so far? I know it's been a long time again, like more than a month since I have uploaded a video. And yes, I do have a new chair, executive chair, so you won't be able to see what's behind me, which are actually my children's milk bottles. So she's sleepy, but she won't let me put her down. Anyway, I may not have been able to give you an update of my progress, but I am making progress, or I think I am making progress. I just finished, in my last video, I finished Brad's HTML and CSS course already. And immediately I proceeded with the JS course by Stephen Grider and Cold Steel. I was able to finish, I think, I forgot the percentage, but I got really bored or overwhelmed, and so I pushed myself back to Brad Traversy's JavaScript course, and I'm making real progress. Like, I think I'm already halfway through the course, and it was awesome. For my video last December, I promised to give you several reviews of the courses I'm taking in Udemy, which are just basically Brad's JS and HTML CSS course, and the other one is called Steel's JS course. But right now I just decided to create one review of Brad's courses. I know why you should take them. So despite of the number of tutorials out there, I'm choosing Brad's courses, and these are my reasons why. My first reason is that his courses are very practical. What do I mean by this? After every topic is a project that you can practice with what you have just learned. For example, with what I've taken the modern HTML and CSS with SAS course, after the basics of HTML and CSS, he had a project that the students can work on, and after that he introduced some advanced concepts like Flexbox. After Flexbox, and then there will be a project which includes the Flexbox and other some concepts from the previous lessons. After introducing Flexbox, he introduced Grid, new script website, and with that project, the students are able to make a project that includes NewsGrid, Flexbox, and the basic concepts. The accumulation of knowledge is very effective with his method, and also with his JavaScript course. After introduction of DOM manipulation, there is a project, and then after the object-oriented programming, there's another project. After fetch API or API topics, there will be another project. I haven't done them yet, but some of them, the DOM manipulation project is really good, at least on my standard. You may be thinking that there are other courses that offer such the similar method, but his method, so the other courses that I took, at least the ones that I took, I'm only speaking based on my own experience, they are doing some project which includes other technologies which I don't understand, and that kind of affects my confidence, or it makes me more confused. But with Brad's method, if you learn something and be able to build something with it, then it actually helps the students' confidence. At least for me, I want to iterate on that. The next one is continuity. He has the HTML CSS course, then he has the CSS core, the JavaScript course. Then after that, he also has Bootstrap course, material design, in case you want to get more knowledge on that. Or he also has a React course if you want to learn the framework. So he has the continuity, and it could be very important if there's a certain path that you are following. In my case, I want to become a React developer, so his courses are very perfect fit to the roadmap that I am following. Although he's missing some of them, but these basic concepts that is very invaluable or very important to the roadmap, he has them. So the third reason is also relevant to continuity, which is free content. He may not have a lot of paid courses in Udemy like the other courses around, like Academic by Maximilian Schwarzola. I don't know how to speak his name, but he has a lot of free content in YouTube, and they are all amazing. Like, he is always updating topics, and he's got a lot of projects in there that you can use for your portfolio, and they are free. I want to reiterate that they are free. All you need to do is subscribe and hit the bell button. No, I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just a fangirl, probably. You can call me a fangirl, but yeah, he's so amazing. So the last one that I really like about him, and is that he doesn't make hard selling. I like the way he say it. I also have the course on Bootstrap if you're interested. I also have the course on React with hooks if you're interested. No, so he doesn't make it a requirement. No, like other teachers. I'm not saying I'm not against them selling their courses. I know it's business. It's also business. They're not doing it really to earn nothing, and I might do the same if I'm on their shoes. But it's just amazing how smoothly Brad does it. And also, I think it's the way he talks that makes it very convincing, and it's just no hard selling. I can't explain it enough. I've encountered a teacher in Udemy that before he starts a lesson, he's got around 10, I'm serious, like around 10 advertisements of the sponsors. I know it's very important to his pocket, to anyone's pocket, but I'm not sure. Like it I just don't feel good about it. Like, we're there to learn, and please, if you have sponsors, maybe just put them somewhere else, because we already paid for the course, and I know it's cheap, like $10 only, but maybe it's better to put your advertisement somewhere else, like in YouTube. So that's it for my review, not any specific courses of Brad, but on Brad himself. What I also like about him is it feels like he is a personal mentor, comparing to Cold Steel's content in Udemy, which his courses are usually 40 hours or longer. Brad's course are like 20 hours only. I just remember what the other guy said. It's almost impossible to memorize everything, to know everything. What you just need to know is that they exist. It's almost impossible, especially for the beginners, or maybe only for the beginners, to remember everything. So I already given up on that, of memorizing things. I just try to understand the logic behind that. There are methods available for programmers to achieve things that they want to build, you know. And Brad makes it it likes it it feels like he's confirming that you don't need to know or like all the methods. You just need to know which ones are vital for you to be able to create a simple application, and the rest will be learned via experience. Like when you need them, you just when you need them, you can Google them, and that's where you learn the method. With JavaScript, you just need to learn specific methods like push, pop, no, and reverse. I don't know. I still don't know when to use that. I haven't used it in Brad's course, but push, yep, we did that. And function, callback function. It's crazy when you hear how a callback function works. Theoretically speaking, I find it difficult to understand, but when you apply it in your code, it kind of make more sense. So that's what I like about Brad. He understands that theories are good, but we don't do theories in programming. We do like actual work. For example, you were given this pen. Oh, what a nice pen. See? Oh, like that. Autofocus. Anyway, so it's nice and shiny, and you got this ink, but you don't know what this is for. And once you've learned it is for writing on a paper, and it works best on a watercolor paper like Canson, then you're gonna appreciate what it is for. Although you're not great in painting, you're not great in hand lettering, which I'm also a fan. It doesn't matter anymore as long as you know it works best with a watercolor paper or on a thick paper, at least 100 GSM. Then that's gonna work best for you. You know what I mean? It's the same with Brad. So in other courses, they introduced to me the function, the method, like the for each loop. Why do I need to learn for each loop? For each, or the loop. Oh, so that's to manipulate the data. And I only appreciate it when I apply it to a project. Not just a simple arranging the array, or making the array go like enumerate themselves in a list. So it made more sense now that they introduced a method and how to use it practically in a project. So that's it for now, and see you on the next video. I will be sharing with you my portfolio. I want to start working on it, but of course it will only contain the basics HTML and CSS. Okay, don't expect too much. Thanks for watching this video, and again, if you are also an aspiring web developer, front-end or React developer in particular, let's connect and let's help each other achieve the goal of becoming a React developer someday. And all the best with you. Good luck in studying. Let me know if you have any suggestion to me how I can improve my learning, and see you in the next one. Bye.